What's going on, SixPackAbs.com? Guess what? I'm back. I know I've been MIA for a while, but if you didn't know, I recently had surgery and was in the hospital. But no worries, guys, I'm back and I'm looking to recover better than ever. So here are my 5 post-surgery tips on how to get six-pack abs. I've been out of the gym for 4 months now, and I was actually in the hospital because my gallbladder got infected and I had surgery to get it removed. 3 weeks after surgery, I then had another stomach infection, which I had to fight for an additional 2 months through antibiotics. So it was back-to-back occurrences of just unfortunate situation. And luckily, the second situation, I didn't have to have any surgery. I fought it through antibiotics, and I'm 100% clean bill of health. And the doctors gave me the okay to start working out again. But during that whole time, I was not able to work out at all or even sweat. I had an IV line inserted in my arm, which they administered the antibiotics through. So that area could not have any type of sweat because it was prone for bacteria infection. So I couldn't even go outside just to take a walk outside because in Texas it's so hot as hell, I'll start sweating. So I literally could not do anything. So I want you guys to follow me on my recovery process and getting back to 110%, because I know there are guys out there watching that have gone through similar situations like me and are eager and chomping at the bit to get back to normal and become even better than before. So here are my 5 post-surgery tips on how to get six-pack abs. Number 1, get the thumbs up for the doctor to make sure you're okay and clear to start doing anything, whether it's training or nutrition. With your doctor's permission first, that's the first indicator you're okay to come back. All right, number 2, prior planning prevents piss poor performance. You got a chance to take some time to actually put a game plan together on what you want to do, whether it's inside or outside the gym. I wanted to come back better than ever when I was done with my surgery and recovery. So I wanted to put together the best plan possible to get myself back to 100% and then to the next level. And that starts with getting your mind right. I had a lot of free time, so I listened to Relentless, From Good to Great to Unstoppable by Tim Grover on Audible. You've heard of Kobe Bryant, Dwayne Wade, and LeBron James, right? Well, Tim is the mastermind behind their training and goes over key indicators of the elite athletes and competitors. There are just 3 simple words you have to do with identifying yourself as an elite. I own this. When you're at this level, you're known as being a cleaner, the most intense and driven competitor imaginable. A few of Tim's relentless 13 traits that identify a cleaner include pushing yourself harder when everyone else has had enough, not being intimidated by pressure, you thrive on it, you become stronger under pressure, making decisions, not suggestions, knowing the answer while everyone else is still asking questions, not recognizing failure, there's more than one way to get what you want, not celebrating achievement because you always want more. You always want to strive to become better, and you're always hungry and you're never satisfied. I listened to and absorbed all of what Tim had to say, so now that's my blueprint for my comeback. To hear more about being a cleaner on the level of Kobe and LeBron, download and listen to Relentless, From Good to Great to Unstoppable by going to audible.com/sixpack and signing up for a 30-day trial, so that download is free on me. So make sure to take some time out of your day, like 10 to 15 minutes, and write down what your goals are for the next 10 weeks. When you have that down, look into goals for the year and beyond. That leads us into number 3. Do not do what you were doing before. I was in bed for a couple of months and there's no way I was going to hop right back into the gym and be able to exercise and do the same things that I was doing before. You have to give yourself time to recover and have that game plan on how to approach going back to the gym, because you're not going to be able to give your 100% at the beginning. You're going to have to slowly transition into those phases. Number 4, mobility. I don't know how much I need to stress about mobility. I have been in the same position for hours at a time when I was recovering in the hospital. Hell, you guys at home who sit at a desk all day are in the same boat. So get started by doing more mobility work when coming back. I'm talking about foam rolling, light resistance training, static and dynamic stretching, even walking around for 10 to 15 minutes at a time. Taking these steps into easing your way back in will be greater in the long run for you so that you don't hurt yourself coming back into the gym too quickly. Number 5, you're gonna have to hit the reset on your nutrition. When I was in recovery, I wasn't focusing on diet. I was focusing on being healthy again and getting through the recovery process. So my diet was kind of just eating what I could eat and making sure that I was gaining my weight back because I lost a lot of weight from being in surgery. So now coming back to the gym, being able to be cleared to come back to working out, I'm gonna have to clear what I was going through before and start getting back on my nutrition plan. That's where you're gonna have to clean up your diet, start beginning to count your macros again, and actually starting meal prepping and getting into those, that feel of prepping your food for the week so that you can get your diet back on track. There you have it, guys. Those are my 5 post-surgery tips on how to get six-pack abs. Follow along with me with my recovery process. If you're in the same situation, we can do it together. And don't forget to go to Audible and download Relentless, From Good to Great to Unstoppable by Tim Grover. Like Dan mentioned before, when we made the switch to SixPackAbs.com, comments are made via Facebook on the website. So if you want to interact and ask me questions, go to the link in the description below at SixPackAbs.com. But don't forget, make sure to like, share, subscribe to SixPackAbs.com. Check you later.